Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radio, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us with XHDATA D-220, this is an AM/FM shortwave portable radio. You can find these selling on Amazon for around retailing of $15.98, and then it always has coupons or promotions. Right now, they have 15% off at the making of this video, bringing the price down to $13. And I think there's some 40% off ones floating around, bringing the price well under $10, which would be a pretty good deal on this. So let's check it out. You get black, green, or orange choice. That's nice. Headset radio. 4 bands radio. Nice. D-220. XHDATA. Pretty simple box. There you go. Color choices. And on the back, there you go. Awesome. Okay, took everything out of the box. What do we get in there? So in the box, get the star of the show, the D-220. We'll feature the black one, though I do have the other colors to show you guys. Bring this up a little bit. There we are. Awesome. And then we get an instruction manual. Yay! You think you can figure this one out? What's it say at the bottom? High sensitivity DSP digital radio technology. Rock on. Function introduce. Okay, there you are. Instructions if you need them. Yeah, pretty simple stuff. Got a warning. I mean, it uses AA batteries, guys, so I don't think you have to worry too much. Just don't leave them in there. There you go. Specifications. Get the frequency ranges. You got 2 FM bands. And you got universally tuned medium wave, 9 or 10 kilohertz. Pretty nice. And then we got some shortwave and contact information. And that's it. All right, cool. Let's get to the radio. All right, the D-220. Right away, I'll tell you guys, it's a chunky radio. Is it going to replace the 219? That's the big question. This is my fave right here. Everybody knows about the 219, and I love it. Yeah, I hope, this is right now at the making of this video, I hope the 219 stays around for a while. I love it. I've been carrying it around with me the summer months, and I love it. The 220, might try to carry it. It just depends. This is just a fantastic radio, and it's always been under $10, so rock on. Had to plug that real quick, but it'll come back out and make a visit. But yeah, this is a little chunkier radio. The reception-wise, it's not as good as the 219 either, but it's not bad. So for the money, if it's under $10 or $10, it's going to be a winner. So yeah, let's go over dimensions. Give my final thoughts before I get started, but that's fine because I like the little guy. So width, we have 2 7/8 of an inch. In height, we have 4 3/4 of an inch. And thickness, we have 1 1/8 of an inch. So again, size comparison, I can bring the 219 back out to give you guys an idea. I'll kind of zoom this up a little bit. 219 is a bigger radio, but it does house a bigger internal AM antenna, which makes it more sensitive. Thicknesses are, I would say the 220 might be just a tad thicker. It might be about the same. Yeah, not too bad. There you go. It's a good comparison. All right, put that off to the side. What else we got? We got a CC pocket in the house. Awesome. Current time was 11:33 p.m. And yeah, that'll be for the sake of the band scans. Central Daylight Time. Near Chicago, Illinois. It's the end of July. Yes. And summer months can be a little tricky when we're tuning, but give you an idea. Skywave 2. Good radio. For a little size or comparison. Nice. Okay. And then we don't have those 2 radios, of course. We always have Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. Standard deck playing cards. He can do it like no one can. He loves XHDATA's from China land. Dun, 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 dun. He's Iron Man. So there you go. Cool. All right. All right, flies out of the camera. All right, so here we go. Size comparison done. Let's talk about features of the D-220. Like I said right away, this feels a little bulky in the hands. It's a little wide-bodied. Not a bad thing. It does stand, so rock and roll. Does it tip easy? Yeah, it can, and guess what? They put a stand on the back, so you can stand it, sort of. It's pretty low profile for a vertical radio, you know, but it works. Keeps from flipping over. Cool little stand. Liking it. So we got a carry strap on left hand side. Nice. Good band select switch. FM1, FM2, medium wave, shortwave. We have a headphone jack. Headphone experience. It's pretty decent. No low level hiss. Fantastic. But there is no FM stereo. Didn't expect it on an inexpensive radio like this. On FM, expect weak lows, moderate mids, and strong highs. So a very bright tone on headphones with FM. When you go to AM and shortwave, it changes. You got a bright mid-range tone that sounds fantastic. So AM listening and shortwave listening on headphones, it's a winner, definitely. With the headphones I use anyway, the CCE buds. If you use those, you probably have similar results. Cool. Go to the front of the radio. You can see it says D-220. It says power. We got a little red LED indicating the radio is on. There's our bands. We got FM1, 87 to 108. FM2, 64 to 108. We've got medium wave. It says 10 kilohertz, but it's also 9 because you saw it printed 9. I noticed that it sounds like it has extra little steps in there in between. It says 520, 1730. I don't know why it's all the way up that high. Shortwave starts at 5.6 megahertz and goes to 22. This is kind of a pain to tune. 5.6, 22. It really is. This takes forever. If you're trying to tune during the day, it's a hassle. At night, it'll probably be in this range right here. Not too bad. But this would be nice if this was split. It started around, say, 3.2 megahertz or even 2.3. Wouldn't that be awesome, guys? Yeah. You get a little extra coverage with the 219. If you guys remember, it starts at 4.75, and you can see it's segmented nicely. So I like that. You can jump to the different bands real quickly and fine-tune your station rather fast. So this is the way I like it. Here, all jammed up on one band is kind of an issue. So I bring that to your attention. Got high gloss going on. Speaker, 2 inches. I think it's about the same size as the one in the 219. I think they sound similar. So if you're wondering. XHDATA at the bottom. Nice. Right hand side, we got a tuning wheel, and we got the volume on-off control. Tuning seems rather smooth. It's good. Antenna. This is a weak point of this radio. It's only 10 3/4 inches in length. Yeah, it's pretty wimpy. It does suffer on shortwave a bit because of that. You have to clip a wire for sure with this radio. I recommend it. So, and it doesn't pivot either, so you don't have that going for you. You can't set your radio down here and move it around. It's fixed into one position, so you're moving your radio around a lot. So that is that. I did show you that stand on the back, which is cool, and it also goes over the frequency information one more time. The battery compartment, I guess I'll show you what's going on here. But we're going to look inside this radio too. Yes, we are. 2 AA batteries, nice. You can see how they're orientated. Top battery, positive to the right. Bottom battery, positive to the left. People like to know that stuff, so I have to say it. Oh, and it's got full foam there, but yeah, it doesn't attach, so you could lose this, unfortunately. But it does fit rather snug. There we go. So you do have colored choices. You got your orange, yeah. So on the camera, it looks more yellow. In person, it's more orange. So people are like, oh, it's yellow. Well, it's orange. So if you get one and it's orange, don't be upset. Now the green is awesome. This is like got an emerald metallic look to it. If I had to pick any color, it would be the green one. But we're featuring the black because black is everywhere. But this green looks sharp. Yeah, definitely. And you can see the speaker here. You can't really see too much here, which is kind of nice. Kind of hidden aspect of it. But yeah, great radios. There's your color differences. So yeah, let's look inside of the D-220 real fast before we get tuning. Yeah, so what's it look like, huh? Let's go zooming on down. I've dissected one of these guys, and we can see what's inside. I know you guys get excited when I do this, because I rarely do it. So here we are. The D-220 opened up. Yeah, look at that. So it's cool that it has a connector for the battery compartment. Didn't notice that when I first took it apart. I desoldered the connections, didn't have to. When I found out it was plugged in to the board, that's a nice way. So you can get the 1/2 off very easy. It's just 4 screws, comes right off. 2 in the battery compartment, 2 on top. No prying or anything, just lifts right off. So it's like meant to be serviced. I like it. So there's the back half. Again, pretty simple. And there's your little connector for the power. Soldered on there. Okay. And then we'll go to the main part. Okay, so at the bottom here, you can see we got our ferrite antenna. So it's right in front of the batteries there. I turn it over, you'll see XHDATA, and that's where the antenna is. And it's a 2-inch ferrite bar. You can see it's rectangular, and it's wrapped rather nicely. So it does fairly decent on medium wave. There's our 2-inch speaker, kind of nestled in there. It's glued, and it looks like there's even a post. Holds the FM antenna in place, and it holds the speaker in place as well. Little details like that are nice. Trying to look down in there. So on the board itself, all the chips have been like wiped off. I don't know why they did that. Just a little amplifier chip right here. Going over, you can see different connections. Power connections, it looks like. Main DSP, there is no marking on it. We have a crystal. Our antenna connection, so here comes the FM antenna. Goes up to here, stops, and it should see marked FM. And of course we got our AM antennas here, or the 2 leads coming in. So 1 and 2, nice. And then the board is version 1.1, and the date of manufacturer is May 10th, 2024, and the model number, and all the little resistors, transistors. Try to get a little closer so you can kind of see the board quality. It's not perfect, as you can see some of those look crooked. Solder joints don't look the best, but it works, so I'm not going to complain. But overall, that's what you're getting on the other side. I would take it out completely, but there's not much to see on the other side. There's a capacitor down there. There's the encoder for the tuning. Get your band select switch. FM antenna running down there. So it's pretty simple. So there it is, the inside look at the D-220 if you're wondering what it looks like. Awesome. So let's turn it on and have some fun. So yeah, we'll do a quick demo of the audio on the 220 here and the black one. And then we'll talk about FM reception. And then we'll go FM, shortwave, and some AM. So let's tune into Radio Todderbert. All right, turn this on. There we go. So Radio Todderbert consists of a C-Crane FM transmitter 2 hooked up to a Sony MP3 player, transmitting at 97.7 megahertz. If you're within 60 feet of my house, you'll be able to pick up my station. 50 feet, something like that. I got the antenna down, so won't be too far. All right, cool. Okay, cool. So yeah, you can tell real bright audio. It does sound pretty good. I don't mind it. So I don't know, it depends on you guys. If you like the lower tone, you may have to upgrade. Go to the Ciodon R108, made by XHDATA, by the way, if you're wondering. So yeah, there we are with our audio demo. Let's talk about FM reception. Let's turn off my transmitter here. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I was using, there's the Sony MP3 player, if you're wondering. Okay, cool. So we have that going. So we are going to talk about FM reception report. Now, of course, you guys know I do a 5-tier method. The ones who don't know, I'm going to explain it. Fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. I sit up in a location in the house, pretty much interior, through a wall or two, so not next to a window. Prime reception would be next to a window, but just say you're sitting at a couch. That's where I'm sitting and doing these. So as far as FM reception goes, I go through the entire band, writing out every station I find, looking for faint stations going back and forth, especially when they're already like a DSP like this. You got to tune it back and forth, try to find those faint stations next to strong stations. It can be rather difficult, especially with a short antenna. 10 and 3/4 inches gets a little hard. The 219 with its over 20-inch antenna, it rocks. It's better, easier to tune. Yeah, that's a winner. I like that radio a lot. I'll keep plugging that one for sure. If this is going to replace it, I would run out and buy a bunch of those 219s for sure. Definitely in the paid link section there and the iCard section, you can check out the review. If you haven't seen one, if you haven't been around or under a rock somewhere, you don't know about that radio, check it out. It's cool. But yeah, FM reception report on this radio did rather well. I checked for tropospheric ducting, I checked for e-skipping, and that wasn't really a factor. So as I tuned through this radio, I got about 62 stations, and that puts it in a solid good category, 3-star, which is above average. Most like old school analog radios are right around 50 stations found in my area, so not too bad. So it gets a good sensitivity rating, 3-star for a $10 radio. That's fine enough for me. Selectivity, on the other hand, is okay to good. It's a little lower because strong stations do keep you from getting those faint stations. I get a lot more stations if I could get better selectivity. Unfortunately, it doesn't work because of the short antenna. It's probably just not letting me tune to those finer stations and getting the better reception. Louder the signal, more likely the DSP is going to let you listen to it. If not, it's going to latch onto another stronger station. That's just how they work. And most people will tell you that's how they work. So yeah, not too bad for fun. So there we go. So let's go ahead and hook up a little wire and have some fun. We're going to go on shortwave. Yeah, we're going to the bottom of the band here. Whoops, wrong one. So we're going to go to the bottom of the band. We're going to switch over to shortwave in a second. But I got a little wire. That's like a Cato T1 wire strung to the inside of my window. I'm in a subfloor basement. Again, I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. And current time is 11:48 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Add 5 hours for UTC. So I'm just going to clip this little wire on here. Make sure I got enough. Yeah, I got enough wire here so I don't knock anything over. All right, good. So I keep it like this. This should give me some decent shortwave reception, I hope. It's inside, the outdoor one. Now, when I hooked up outdoor during the day, I didn't get, as far as when I was using this during the day on shortwave, with the whip only, I got about 5 stations. That's below average because it's a short antenna. Didn't expect much. I got about 5. But when I hooked up my outside wire, I got a ton of stations and went above average. I got about 15. I did notice a medium wave breakthrough when I started getting into the 9 megahertz range and lower. Just so you know, past it though, I didn't notice any breakthrough on my 22-foot wire that was extended outdoors. So just something to keep in mind if you buy this radio. This exhibits breakthrough as well. Whip only. This thing's super sensitive. Outside, I sometimes have to reduce the whip to get away from the medium wave breakthrough or lower the whip towards the ground. I'll still get my shortwave fine, but yeah, the 219 does suffer a little bit from breakthrough as well. Not bad. It's just minimal, but it's there. So if that's something that bugs you, all right. So let's tune it. Shortwave is all the way to the right. So we'll switch to shortwave. At the bottom of the band. And we'll tune. Bear with me.
The Lord has called you to something. Let me pray with you and for you and agree with you that the Lord will bless your calling and your endeavor. The why there's much about unity in the body. Lo que pasa es que nadie quiere hacer, digamos, que negocio con Cuba por lo mal pago que es el gobierno, que no paga la deuda, que se endeuda más y más.
Running mate for Kamala Harris is
se encuentran como agua, tierra, también.
Okay, CW. Around 7 megahertz.
Y los pacientes oncológicos pues deben estar viéndosela negro porque hoy pueden recibir el tratamiento y después pueden estar semanas sin recibir el mismo tratamiento. Y la alimentación.
CHU Canada coming in really good there.
Food supplies will be decimated. Famine and its accompanying pestilence will result.
WBCQ, Maine. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Revelation 9 reveals that demons...
9.330 kilohertz.
Terror and devastation.
Or that's not right. That's megahertz. Or 9330 kilohertz.
Any cost. The freedom to live and worship as the conscience dictates will become a thing of the past. Many lives will be lost during this series of events.
Guessing WRMI. That sounds like Chinese or some Asian language. Japanese.
Institutions of Cuba and Guatemala. Previously, they co-edited Martí's only novel entitled about the life experiences of the Cuban king during his days.
Uprooted in their own sense of home.
10 megahertz. Fort Collins, Colorado. WWV. America's time signal.
At the tone, 4 hours, 56 minutes. Coordinated Universal Time.
You get an idea. This thing's active. Wow, we found a ton. So let's switch over to FM all the way up with the band select. There you go, FM1. We'll just quickly cruise through there. I won't even talk. I'll just go through it, hopefully quick enough, and a little bit of AM, and then we'll do final thoughts. Fun. That was a lot of shortwave. Too loud there.
Of all of our electronic devices, smart devices, and all of our data within the
Testament books like Numbers and Leviticus can be so overwhelming and confusing that maybe you've skipped them. Christiane Yabuile is a teacher who loves God's Word and has...
fades away. For to cap the proliferation of illegal weapons. Let me take the mic on I'm in the trails, I can give a fuck about the fact I'm living in the dark of night. Hey man, something just crossed my mind. Everything inside of you that you acompañada o anda sola. You can get addicted to certain kinds. One life, two. Years and years alone. Don't be surprised if you're there. How with me and you see it's coming down. There's one of fake love, even though I know it's fake love. All I
Los productos o servicios expresados en este comercial no son responsabilidad de la Ley 107.9 y...
There you go. Okay, FM done. Now we have a little bit of time for medium wave. Not much. Trying to keep this as short as I can. We're going to go to medium wave. So SFF1, FM2, medium wave. We'll go over to the bottom. We're just going to quickly scan like super fast. During the day, medium wave stations, good for locals, okay on semi-locals. Forget distant stations. If you want to do AM, you're going to want this radio instead. This one definitely pulls in the stations much better than the 220. Definitely. 219 is the way to go if you're looking for medium wave. All right, let's turn it up.
Bull Hill, senators grilled two top officials with the Secret Service and the FBI Tuesday over the attempt on former President Trump's life earlier this month. The hearing drawing tension.
Was 6-5, coming back against the Dodgers. Longtime baseball contributor with the New York Times.
There is undeniable evidence that social media and other online platforms top of his class at Urban Prep Academy, then Indiana CS, before joining the...
convention co-chair stepped down over the controversy. Vice President Harris was also many on schedule.
ABC's Brittany Shepard campaigning in Nevada.
Stadium on the field. Welcome back in SportsCenter all night, ESPN Radio and the ESPN.
And he'll be there Wednesday. A floating barrier in order of heart attack or be the first.
Members have argued the buoys present serious risk to public safety and interfere.
Amy Carter's daughter, that
whether or not
the World Series.
Listen to Come or wherever you get your podcasts. From the Fox News Podcast Network.
Of 8 years in jail.
Anyway, that was pretty quick, but give you an idea, it's picking up quite a bit this evening. You could spend a lot of time on that for sure. AM band at night, pretty decent. During the day, it's okay. It's not fantastic. It can't pick up the faint stations like the 219 can. So let's do final thoughts. My likes for this radio, quality build. Yeah, it's put together pretty nice. It really is. For the money, you can't beat it. Power LED. I do like that. Decent speaker audio. I'm a fan of the brighter audio, guys. It's just, I like it. The headphone sound is good on AM and shortwave. Like I keep mentioning that. If you use headphones, you're really going to like it on AM and shortwave. It sounds great. Another thing, AA operation. AA batteries. Can't say it enough. That's the way to do it. You got 2 batteries and ready to rock. Color choices. Loving the orange. Loving the green. The green is the best, I think, out of all of them. Yeah. You got your color choice. I was leaving them out here. Yeah. There you go. The trifecta, yeah, the next wave. Awesome. There we go. Line them up. So yeah, color choices. I like the stand, even though I probably won't use it. Oh no, excuse me, stands. You misread my thing, my notes. Make sure I say it. But yeah, the stand's kind of wimpy, but it stands on its own. So that is a bonus. I like having that. Of course, the carry strap's a nice thing. It's not in the way. There we are. So what do I do not like about this? The shortwave band, it's not great. It needs to be divided. That'd be fantastic if it was. We found a lot of stations. I really had to go slow to get all those stations that you heard. Yeah, that's the one downfall. That could be changed. Antenna could be longer and maybe even pivot. If they could figure a way to do that, I'd love that, and it'd make this radio so much better. A tuning LED, that would be better for this too, as well. You know, to be honest with you, this needs it as well. So yeah, not missing out there. So we do need a tuning LED. FM stereo, yeah, that's a given. I'd be jumping up and down if it had FM stereo. But yeah, that's about the only dislikes. That a little bit of medium wave breakthrough and a shortwave band, but it's normal for these inexpensive radios. But overall, it's a deal. It's a solid radio, around $10. I would say go for it. But you gotta like this form factor. If you like the form factor, you like the colors, by all means, pick one up, have some fun. But if you're looking for the better radio at the same price, or maybe even less money, and if they're still making it, you get this one. You get the 219. This is a better radio. It's got a bigger ferrite antenna. It's more sensitive on medium wave. I will tell you that. It's more sensitive on FM and shortwave because of this longer whip antenna. To give you a little bit more options here, you can see I got DC input, 5 volts. I got an on-off switch versus just turning it on with the volume. So, I mean, there's some nice things about this. I do like the segmented shortwave band here. So, things to think about when you're shopping for your next portable radio. Depends on what you like. You like the vertical styles? You like the colors? Or do you like this style here? So, makes you, just gotta decide. But same company, which is kind of cool. I hope they continue to make the 219. But if they don't, get some of these now before they disappear. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like if you did. 2, if you like XHDATA radios. If you want to see more, subscribe to the bell icon. And 3, comment below what you think about the D-220s. Do you like them? What color do you like? Orange? Green? Black? What are you a fan of? Are you going to pick one up? Or are you going to be like, no way, todderbert, I like my 219. I'm going to stick with that. Or 219, I'm going to get that one. Are you going to get this one while it's still around? Or are you going to get yourself one of these? Let me know. Or are you going to get both? Some people have both. I have a few. As you can tell by my colors here. So I'm just having fun. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. You guys are great. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.